Welcome to the Success Sensei podcast for anyone interested in success, happiness, and balance. We'll teach you how to be a black belt at life. And now, your host, former professional fighter, multiple world champion, entrepreneur, and investor, Robert Devane.
Bowing in. This is Robert Devane, the Success Sensei, helping you to win at life one kick and punch at a time. Episode 357. People relate more to setback than success.
The Success Sensei podcast main event.
People relate more to setback than success. Maybe you're the people that relates more to setback. And maybe it's people in your life that relate more to setback than your actual success. And this poses a fair few negatives either way, whether it's in you or in those around you. And you will need to learn to navigate on your journey towards your goals. I have written the notes for this, I think 3 weeks ago. And I haven't reread them before I've recorded this episode. So if I get through this without stumbling on my own points, I'll be shocked. Plus, apologies for the delay. It's very, very hard to be consistent when you, at the moment, it's a very busy, very full life. I know everyone's life is very busy and very full, and perhaps that's just an excuse, but there's other things that are way more priority than the podcast and then this episode, as much as I actually do love producing them and get a sense of achievement from each one that we record. 357 we're on. Anyway, that's enough waffling. Thanks for listening. Here we go. Your failures may be celebrated more by others than your achievements. I don't even think maybe. I think your failures will be celebrated more by others than your achievements. That's the shocking reality of it. What is it about people? More people secretly wish for your downfall than your rise. And that's the truth. That's the truth, because bad news sells. Gossip spreads like wildfire. Negativity wins. That is human behavior. Why is all that true? Well, why does bad news sell? Why are people more receptive to doom and gloom than positive news stories? And it's simply, number one, to ensure survival. We have learned through generations to pay more attention to threats and potential danger. So that kind of makes sense. You know, if our chances of dying were high, if, you know, depending on what was going on, whatever negativity was out there, especially if we didn't understand it before the information age, then it made sense to listen more to the threats than to, you know, the positive stories. So we're hardwired to want to survive and to listen to the sad or the bad news stories. The second reason is that jealousy and resentment is very, very strong in people, in society, in cultures. Why would someone want you to succeed if they feel it negatively reflects on them and their lack of success? It's a very hard pill for people to swallow, so it's easier for them just to resent you, just to be jealous. Everyone immediately compares. Everybody says don't compare. Everybody says live your own life. And yet everybody immediately compares. When they hear your story, they're going to immediately compare. Jealousy is very powerful today more than ever. The divide between the haves and the have-nots is growing too at a massive rate. Humans are flawed. We're all flawed. Humans like other flawed humans. Humans are very flawed, probably more so than most actually realize. Bad thoughts, bad behavior, bad habits, bad moods, bad addictions, bad communications. Nobody is perfect, but there are levels. People have to be and love to be reminded that others are just as flawed as them, if not more so. It's even better to their ears if they hear a story of people who are more flawed than they are. People who have issues and struggles are more relatable to many people. I was talking with a friend the other day, and I came to the realization that when watching a movie, he always relates to the goofball or the screw up. I genuinely didn't. That never occurred to me. I thought that most people were like me and related to the lead character, especially if that character is a hero type. But no, I was very wrong. Some people absolutely love villains more so than heroes. And maybe it's not news to you, but I was surprised that some people related more to the character that constantly messes up and causes the situations that need to be rectified by the hero. Maybe it's a sign of the generation. I grew up in the 80s movies when, hero worshipping the hero was absolutely a thing, and things have totally changed now. People are not relating to that character at all, and they're relating to way more diverse characters and way more flawed characters. Many people have deep rooted self-loathing, unbeknownst to them perhaps, but they feel undeserving, unworthy. If you don't like yourself and you don't feel that you're a good person, it will be extremely hard to appreciate the success in others and ultimately to achieve your own success. If you feel you're a liar, a cheat, you have dark thoughts, harsh views, etc., then you will gravitate more towards people's setbacks. Clean up your life. That's the first thing. Everybody can afford to do it. Do a quick audit, clean up your life, clean up your mind, clean up your habits, feel worthy of success. Self-righteousness gets such negative press, but imagine that, it was linked to, obviously unfounded self-righteousness displayed by narcissists. But what if you genuinely felt you deserved success? What if you felt self-righteous to your success and to positivity that comes your way? What if you felt you deserved success because you were a good person who was living as best as possible, prepared to quickly fix any wrong and self-aware to regularly enough to check? Would you find it easier to be successful then? Of course you would. Would you relate more to success than setback then? Absolutely. Adversity, setback, overcoming obstacles is used as a strategy by many people who are looking to quickly rise in a career that needs public opinion. Think about the entertainment industry. This is why so many of the stories that get the press are come from sadness. It's to win you over. A lot of them are falsified. A lot of them aren't real. You don't, to earn success, to be deserving of success, you don't have to have gone through trauma. Sometimes trauma is a driver, but trauma leaves many broken people in its wake. So it's not necessarily the strategy, but don't get fooled by, the many people who are relating setback and immense setback to their rise so that you get behind them. And it is a simple fact that is done because people know that human psychology, people relate more to setback than success. Keep focused on success. You don't have to have setback. You don't have to have a big setback story. You don't have to go broke to riches, back to broke again and back to riches again. That doesn't have to be your story. Just because it makes you more relatable to other people, you don't have to be immensely flawed. Iron out the flaws. Just go straight for success. Bypass the extra hardship. Bypass the flaws. Bypass the setbacks. Just go straight for success. You don't have to pay your dues in that way. Things do not have to be problematic. They do not have to be hard. They do not have to be unnecessarily difficult. Absolutely get stuck in, but I guarantee you a normal fluid path to success is still very difficult. So don't be looking for and think that you deserve extra hardships. You don't. If you're living as best you can with those descriptions that we called out there a second ago, then absolutely no imposter syndrome, no fear of success, no fear of failure. Just go straight at it. Make sure that you're not the person that relates more to setbacks than success. Make sure that you don't look at successful people begrudgingly and go, oh yeah, but that's because he or she, whatever is related to whoever already had the money or had the opportunity. Admire their success, then you go for it. Don't be tearing others down, because it's going to show what level you're going to remain at or stay at or even dip below. Concentrate on success. Don't concentrate on setback in yourself. And if there's other people around you that absolutely love to hear more about your setback and are secretly, or not even so secretly, delighted with your shortcomings than your achievements, well, you know what you got to do? You got to make some pretty harsh decisions about those people, no matter how close they are. They're frenemies. They're somebody who doesn't wish you all the best is an opponent, frenemy, a pure enemy, competition. There's only so many hours in your life. There's only so much time and energy in your life that they aren't the people that deserve the best of you. They aren't the people that you need to spend your limited resources with. So have a check in your life, the people that are around you. Are they more supportive of your setback or your success? I hope it's given you something to think about. Message me anytime. I would absolutely love to hear about your success. And I absolutely will do my best to give you advice on any setback that you're experiencing. Message me anytime. Thank you for listening. I'm Robert Devane, the Success Sensei. Life is a fight you can enjoy and win. Bowing out.
This has been the Success Sensei, fighting the winning fight. So add us, subscribe, like, and comment. Keep those hands up and keep moving forward.